Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to Extreme Makeover. Today we have Angela. This is the before look of Angela. Now take a look at what our professionals did. Here's the after. Woo mama. Oh yeah. Focus in. Focus in. Focus. There we go. Woo yeah. Hey, what's up everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber. Ladies and gentlemen, back by popular demand. I'm gonna start using that from now on. Back by popular demand, it's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber. Okay, ladies and gents, so we have Angela here. This is my very first 6-inch Angela figure. I know it's hard to believe. It seems like I've reviewed every single Angela figure. Actually, come to think about it, I do believe I did own an Angela figure back in the day when I first started collecting, and then maybe perhaps I sold her off. I'm not really for sure. Maybe because I thought she was a different character or the same character. I didn't realize when I first started collecting. I didn't realize that there was a Tiffany and there was an Angela. But yeah, that was way back in the day. But picked her up. As you guys know, if you guys are accustomed to watching my channel, you guys know that I reviewed the 7-inch version of, not the 7-inch, but the 12-inch version, which is actually a 14-inch version of Angela. With all that being said, we have my custom spawn right there, MK11 custom spawn. We have my Marvel Legends Angela. It's too bad Angela is not a part of the McFarlane universe anymore. She's a part of Marvel. And then to the left of Spawn, we have the last figure that I reviewed, or statue I reviewed, Evolution Demon. And then to the right of Angela, we have Necro Cop, one of the last figures that I reviewed. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and pop her out. Before we do that, let's take a look at the back, because I always like taking a look at the back of these packages, man. As you guys know, if you guys have been watching my channel, you guys know I've reviewed every single one of these characters. These characters, I think I had every single one of these when I was a little kid, and I have them now. Drop to the bottom, I reviewed almost every single one of these figures with the exception of Melboja. Never picked up that Melboja figure. I don't know why, but I've reviewed every single one of these figures. Angela, of course, I'm about to review now. Believe it or not, I've reviewed Monster Violator, Monster Rig, Spawn, Air Cycle, Violator, Chopper. Never picked up the Spawn Mobile. That's one of my grail figures. I see that for sale all the time, loose, but it doesn't have all the freaking accessories. If I buy this Spawn Mobile, I want it to have all the accessories. And Spawn Alley, which I guess it would probably be pretty rare right now because I have never seen a Spawn Alley for sale. So, okay, here's a little read-up on Angela. A warrior of light, Angela has obtained a hunting permit, and she has chosen Medieval Spawn as her target. Just like Medieval Spawn, Angela is outfitted with armor and a sword. The lance has a remote feature that shoots spear-like projectile from its tips. She's unaware that both spawns are like her, fighting against the side of evil. Interesting, guys. Okay, let's take her out the package. And if you're wondering, she is all the way from 1994, 1995. I'm looking for on here. Yeah, 1995. 1995. What were you doing in 1995? You know what? I would like to hear from you guys. Let me know if you guys are still watching this video. Let me know what the hell were you doing in 1995. Let me know how old you guys were. Let me know if you guys were even born in 1995. Okay. What was I doing in 1995? I have no freaking idea, dude. I was just kind of a baby. Somewhat of a baby. So let's take her out. You know what I was doing in 1995? I was collecting Spawn figures and listening to some Tupac. That's what I was doing in 1995. Jamming some Pac. Here is Angela, man. Where else are you going to hear me, someone talk about a Spawn action figure and Tupac in the same video? Nice. She's very, very pale. I've seen this holster before somewhere. Can't remember where, but it looks very, very familiar. I mean, not too bad for a 1995 figure, dude. That's McFarlane for you, man. When you bought one of his action figures, he made sure that the figure had freaking accessories, dude. One thing I never understood about this Angela figure is why is she wearing Spawn logo earrings? Why? Is she a fan of Spawn? What is going on? Yeah, I'm a perv. I'm checking underneath there. Just kind of seeing what she's wearing. It doesn't look like she's wearing anything, but yeah, she does have on undies. Very, very nice figure, man, for its time. Makeup is done very nicely. This is plastic right here, plastic rubberized. Head swivel, somewhat. I mean, you put armor and spikes on a figure, it becomes badass. Okay, arms move nicely. They move up and down, up and down, up and down. There's no waist swivel. This was from the 90s. This is pretty much all you got. Legs go back and forth. And then knee bend, which bends pretty nicely. Knee bend, you think it'd be stuck or probably break off, but no. It actually moves pretty nicely, dude. She looks great. Looks really, really great. Todd McFarlane Productions, Inc. It's amazing, man. It's amazing with action figures, dude. How long they survive. You know? So she comes with this right here. This, I believe, is a projector. Yeah, this is kind of like a spear thing right here. And then you pop this in here, I believe, like so. Yep, there we go. And then it shoots the spear. Let's shoot the spear at Angela. Like that. It works. So, very, very nice gimmick. I mean, very nice gimmick for its time. You can use it as a spear. You don't necessarily need to... shoot it. You can use it as a giant freaking spear. It's a big freaking spear. Nicely detailed, especially for its time. This is why McFarlane Toys succeeded back in the day, because nobody else was doing this kind of stuff. And then she comes with this nice little plastic flimsy sword, which is actually not too bad, nicely detailed. Compare it with some Marvel Legend weapons, man. Yeah, it has a better paint job than some of the Marvel Legend weapons. Speaking of Marvel Legends, there she is with her sword. Here we are going to do a little comparison, and this figure right here is one of my favorite Marvel Legend figures, I think, in my entire collection, dude. They did an amazing freaking job with this Angela, man. The hair is done nicely, the body, everything about this figure is done nicely. The sword is removable. If you guys want to see a review of this figure, then please check it out. She is in my Marvel Legends reviews. If you guys want to see a review of this Angela, she's beautiful, man. She came out, what, 4 or 5 years ago? She still holds up till this day. And it's very rare, very seldom that Marvel Legends does these figures like this. You know, usually they don't do half-naked women figures anymore. But to have this Angela figure with the boobs popping out, her stomach nicely toned, legs, she's pretty much in her in her panties, man. Panties and bra. That's what she's in. And she's armored. But this is done very, very nicely, man. This is when 4 or 5 years ago, this is when Marvel Legends Hasbro was starting to pick their game up, man, and they started to get more detailed with their figures, and she was the first of many great Marvel Legends to come. Not like that. Get your minds out of the gutter, you dirty freaks. Yeah, so you saw the comparison. But yeah, this Angela is really, really nice. As you guys can see, she's been to the tanning booth right here. She's got a nice little tan where this Angela is a little bit more pale. Hey, I like all kinds of women. I like the tan ladies. I like the pale ladies. I like all the kinds of ladies. Spawn. My custom 90s Spawn with Angela. If you guys never saw the Marvel Legends with Spawn, they go, Marvel Legends Angela with Spawn. She goes very nicely with this Spawn, dude. I'm not gonna lie, they go very, very well together, dude. I don't know why I don't have her in my Spawn collection, but like I said, she's no longer with McFarlane, so I have her in my Marvel Legends collection. This figure just makes me want to buy another Angela figure so I can put her in my Spawn collection. But at the same time, she's not that cheap to come by. If you can get this figure for around $20, good luck. Pick her up if you can, because that's definitely a deal, dude. Because I've seen that Angela figure go for as high as $80. I mean, the price would probably be like around 40. Average price probably be around 40. I've seen her for cheaper, but she didn't last long. All right, let's get back to this Angela at hand. All right. So that's how she measures up. So if you're wondering about the height, let's do a little measurement. These are from 6-inch lineups, but she might be a little bit taller, being that she has the helmet on her head. And yeah, I'm right. So she's at 6 3/8. So that's just a little bit under 6.5 inches tall. Very, very nice, guys. I love the orange hair. It's not red, it's an orange hair that Angela possesses. Here is her with the Evolution Demon, the last figure that I reviewed. And then here's Angela with Necro Cop. It's so awesome doing these vintage reviews, man. They just bring back so many freaking memories, guys. I hope you guys enjoy some of these reviews and appreciate the figures before us. Appreciate the figures before these marvelous new figures that you see behind you. So this is what she looks like holding this giant spear, which the spear is way bigger than her, but she can't really grasp onto it. I mean, yeah, she probably could if you placed it properly. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's a way. I'm sure there's a technique to this, but that's how she looks. All right, guys, let me go ahead and give you my rating. If you guys tuned in to watch this, I just want to say thanks for tuning in. All right, so on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, I'm going to be very generous, and I'm going to base this review simply on nostalgic reasons. So it's going to be like a 7. It's a 7 for this Angela. It's really, really dope. Stay tuned towards the end of the video. I'll put her with my other figures, and I'll show you guys what she looks with those figures. All right, guys, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, thanks. If you appreciate this review, likes, thumbs up, you guys know all that great stuff. Just want to thank you guys for watching in. I'll catch you guys in the next review. Peace out, homies.
Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye. No. Never gonna give